Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. Releases. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
The three from Curry. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Just a millisecond.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Ale LaForce reporting courtside. It's a contest between conferences in San Francisco, where the Golden State Warriors take to their home floor. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Ale LaForce courtside. Ale.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Ale. We appreciate the report. And it's good, 2 points.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
Anunoby in the corner. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Moody. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, the defense has to recognize that Butler is a threat to throw it down. He's about 6'7", maybe 6'8".
Curry with it. Brunson picks him up. From downtown, Anunoby, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Brunson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 3. New York needs to get off a shot. There's Kuminga. Down it goes!
Take that rack
What a slam!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Hart. They get it back. They shoot again. And Towns with the lay-in good. Towns has got 5.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Bucket is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Down low. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Curry on the wing. Puts up a 3. Bridges with the board.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
The kick out to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Hart with it. Pass to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby in the corner. Butler with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Kuminga gets it to go. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Brunson surveying the D. And that one released in time, but no good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter.
The Knicks, 15.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Brunson outside. And Anunoby now top of the key. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Kuminga. Curry with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Butler. It's tipped. On its way from Curry for two. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Curry. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Kevin?
One of the best, for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And that one is good. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top four generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Towns. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play that he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Here's Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up to the Warriors. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Uncovered. And yep, couple bounces, and it falls. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
The three. Hart, no good. Outside Curry. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Butler. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 18 points.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And Anunoby, here we go.
Anthony Towns.
And that one's good. Towns.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Curry outside. And the Warriors, another three.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Brunson outside. Lets the three fly. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors on top as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-5 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Knicks trailed by 15. Bridges outside. And it's hard penetrating. Here's Robinson. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
And Hart throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
It's stolen. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Brunson takes off. Pass to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Inside. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely save the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
Three-pointer, Butler. Knicks trail by 15. And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Post.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
It's tipped. Pass to Buck. Knicks with the rebound. Let's go. And it's Brunson missing.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back over to you, Kevin.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Clock is at 3. Butler. It's a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Robinson, that's good.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll, boy, he is smooth.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Pass to Robinson. Over post. Back to Robinson. And it's the Warriors on the break. Healed outside. Now post. Back to Hield. There's the pick. From deep. And that's collected by Brunson. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Another shot. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up by 15.
The Knicks, 24.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Knicks trail by 15. Bridges outside. No good on the three. On offense, here are the Warriors. And a deep three from Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D. How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Pounds continues to impress.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's just stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
On its way from Curry for two. Off target. That was a little heat check. Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. And Hart throws it down.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Curry's shot is good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Hart outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Moody. 5 on the clock. Stephen Curry. Again, Golden State.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
To the inside. Here's Towns. Oh, the slam dunk.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Anunoby outside. It's stolen by Curry. From deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by Towns.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Outside Curry. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Anunoby. And he misses the fast break layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And the basket by Curry. Curry It's the Timberwolves, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. We are here in Milwaukee. Home court advantage for the Bucks. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Dante DiVincenzo?
Boy, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
Here's DiVincenzo, following the basket by Giannis. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Antetokounmpo. Randall grabs the board. Minnesota with the ball. Here's DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Edwards. Turner with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. The numbers in their favor. Ahead. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Another miss by Minnesota.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now, here's Porter.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Pass to Randall. Porter with the steal. To the paint. Here's Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
So numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. It's stolen by Edwards. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Antetokounmpo, shot's good.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Gobert. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Guys, back to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Gobert, the screen. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Jugando. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. Oh! Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to McDaniels. For 3, Edwards. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Bucks on top. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert, the screen. Inside. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Randall grabs the board.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Outside, Edwards. Turner with the steal. At the elbow, it's Prince. And the dunk by Prince.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Here's DiVincenzo. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Edwards looking it over. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Here's Giannis. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to DiVincenzo. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And stolen by Kuzma. And here they come. And here is Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Baseline try. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 6. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the Bucks with possession here. Here's Porter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
And here is DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Out to Turner. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Edwards. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team. And with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Reed. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. Edwards scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And rebounded by McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. A shot by McDaniels. No good. Now here's Porter. Pulls from the top of the key. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 2-point game. Slicing through Giannis.
When you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo, he gets coming at that goal. It's hard to stop him.
Into the lane. Down low. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Bucks leading by 4. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Guys, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Ali, we appreciate the report.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Reed. Another miss by Minnesota.
I think everybody in the building expected them to make that collective shot.
Here's Giannis. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Right side, Edwards. Picked by Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And that time, also a missed shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Timberwolves trail by 10. McDaniels on the wing. No good from outside. Giannis with it. Now defended by Randall. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh, my.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's good from long range. DiVincenzo's got 6 points. Giannis dunks it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Antetokounmpo with the finish.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolled. Impossible to stop.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Randall. Takes the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 13. To the right side. Outside Portis. Back to Giannis. Anthony in the corner. And again, Giannis out of the Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 16 points here in the second half. Timberwolves trail by 15. Out to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Left side, Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Edwards, good. Edwards got 10 points.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their transition game has been... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Timberwolves trailed by 15. Pass to DiVincenzo. Driving inside. To the inside. Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
Inside and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
DiVincenzo with it. Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer, no good. Anthony with it. Picked up by Edwards. To the middle. Here's Sims. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 15. Stolen by Jackson. Makes it off the glass. Kuzma's got his first bucket in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Milwaukee leading by 15. Out to Turner. It's up a 3. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis just doesn't stop working. Plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Puts it up. Cleared away by Turner.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And Giannis throws it down.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Gobert. Plays it in off the window.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
Left side, out of the Kumbo. It's Prince on the wing. And to the Kumbo inside. Yes, that goes in. Giannis has got 30.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now DiVincenzo from outside off the mark.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Milwaukee.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark to the team as he was securing everything.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Holmgren on the follow.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
To the paint. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the #2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. SGA from outside. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a three.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
To halt the run, it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
Outside, KD. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
Now, here's SGA. Now, here's Holmgren. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started. And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
Inside, Smith hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go. Oh!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Holmgren with the steal. Here's Dort. No good on the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact, Thompson denying that shot.
Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Red Van Vliet picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And so it's Oklahoma City enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
Houston, 9.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun.
But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays down.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Out to Thompson. Durant with it. Dort covering. Durant inside. Here's Smith. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
It's the three-point bomb. KD's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Houston. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
KD is so good at drawing contact, really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
Durant nails both of them.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Williams for 3. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
In the corner, Şengün with it. VanVleet outside. Down low. Houston needs to get a shot. Şengün no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Rockets trailed by 7. At the top of the key, Thompson. There's 1:54 left in the first half. On the wing, Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will lead me in a good spot. Kevin, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Thunder leading by 7. Part perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. Got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
Durant. Some solid defense there from SGA. Screen by Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. Pass to Wiggins. And there's the drive. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Rockets trail by 9. For 3, Durant. 44 seconds left now here in the second. And stolen by Caruso. And he gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 11.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it.
Left side Durant. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Capella. Capella draws the double. And here is Van Vliet. From the arc. It doesn't go for him. Here's Caruso. Rebound by Smith.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And so we wrap up the first half. Thunder lead by 11. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Rockets trailed by 11. Clark, when you think of three-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright. Boy, Capella's so special. Great strength, good focus, especially when he's being defended like that. That's good work there.
Screen by Wiggins. Fires for three. From distance, Shea puts it through.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And stolen by Caruso. Outside, SGA. Off the left rim and out.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Screen by Smith. Using his length inside, Durant.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 8. Pass to Hartenstein. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
On the wing, Thompson. 6 points for him. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Outside, SGA. Shot from the top of the key. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Nice D from Durant. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. Van Vliet looking around. Here's KD. Durant raising up.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
Williams can't hit. Gets trailed by 6. Thompson outside. It's stolen by SGA. Pulls it up. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you, Kevin.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. To the middle. Oklahoma City moving it around. Outside Williams. Back to SGA. And slam dunk by SGA.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's KD. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
For 3, Van Vliet buries it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
You got to dance like everyone's watching. Substitution on the court.
Here's Holmgren. And a miss there off the inbound. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2.
33.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. To the paint. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Pass to Tate. And Tate throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Rockets trailed by 4. Right wing. Here's Okogie. Down low. That's tipped. Holmgren with the steal. And he commits the intentional foul. Houston making some changes.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. On offense, here are the Rockets. To the inside. Here's KD. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Here is Durant. Off the inbound, no good. Dort, left side. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Right side, Durant. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Durant. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Nobody near Williams. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Screen by Şengün. Outside, Durant. Thompson outside. Outside, Durant. That one misses, and a chance to tie it up. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Amen Thompson. He drills the three.
Showing zero fear. Thompson handles the pressure of the big moment. Way to go, Amen.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Thompson fires. That doesn't go, and a chance, though, to take the lead. Williams with the ball. Now Smith defending.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City leading by 4.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Smith. Williams with the rebound. Caruso. And get the three. 1:14 left in the game. Durant drives in.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
He drops the first one and then narrows the lead down to just 3. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near him. Got it to go.
Tenacious play from Dort when it matters most. He was not distracted by the stakes at hand.
Van Vliet with it. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there. He never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And he makes both free throws.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Durant with it. Dort covering. Screen by Smith. Here's Thompson. Beyond the arc. It misses.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Amen Thompson. And down goes goes the three.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
No option here but to go for three. Maybe set up a screen, carve out some space, and try to get a clean look at the three.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And he does get the second one. And that brings them within two here. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finishes. They can
It's the Phoenix Suns facing the Houston Rockets. Glad you could join us for our broadcast of NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And so off the tip, it's Houston. To the paint. The kick to Durant. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And so here's Phoenix after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Van Vliet outside. Goes up on the wing. Williams grabs the board. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Just 5 on the clock. And it's hammered home by Green.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
Durant has the open look. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. There is a clear game plan that Coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Back to you, Ryan.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the shot goes in.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
To the middle. Durant draws the double. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. 1:57 left in the first quarter here. Outside Booker. Again, Phoenix, good for 2.
Sharpshooter from anywhere on the floor. Booker's release and form, it's so mechanically sound.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Booker. To the inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Durant for 3. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 5 now.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
Outside Booker. Outside for Brooks. From outside the arc. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. Outside Durant. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Phoenix. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Booker on the wing. The teardrop. The putback. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 7.
Well, Listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Phoenix out in front, up by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Here's Gillespie. The Suns need to get off a shot. Allen on the wing. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it. He could have gone straight to the hole, but they'll take that 3.
Here's Gillespie. They set a pick. Allen with it, guarded by Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Doris' offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Here's Booker. After the basket by Houston. Brooks outside. They set the pick. Pass to Booker. Thompson with a steal. Outside Durant. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
AD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
For 3, Allen. He buries it from 3. Allen's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them, but adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Back to you.
They love his disposition. All right, Allie, thank you.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Booker. Clock at 6. Fades away. It's rebounded by Houston. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game. O'Neal misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
The kick out to VanVleet. Hits the trifecta. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred VanVleet ready and willing.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Now here's Green. Green takes it to the rack.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Van Vliet outside. Picked by Smith. Van Vliet scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Şengün. Houston needs to get off the shot. Smith. It's hauled in by the Suns. "17 seconds left in the first half. Here's Green. And he drives in. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
It's a tie game here in Houston. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
22. The Suns, 22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here is Green. Outside O'Neal. There's the triple. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. O'Neal's got 5 points.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Out to Thompson. Back to Durant. Houston working the ball around. Thompson's shot is off.
If he's got that much space, he...
Oh, Devin Booker with a little extra sauce.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Rockets trail by 5. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Durant surveying the D. Out to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Back to Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Pass to Booker. Tries it from 16. Smith with the rebound. So it's the Rockets now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys, back to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. And here's Thompson for three. Doesn't go that time. Booker with it. Durant covering. Outside Booker. Booker missing again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Houston with another miss. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Brooks. Şengün with a steal. Pass to Smith. For the lead. Durant, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Right side, Booker. Over Van Vliet. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Here's Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Booker. He's got 13. Williams with the screen. Inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got 6 points.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
3 quarters of play and a close one here.
The Suns, 31.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets, trailing by 2. Pass to Şengün. Goes up with the strike. And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, for a point guard like Fred VanVleet, you've got to be able to get into the mid-range. It opens up the other aspects of your offense, keeps the defense off balance.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul. Booker surveying the D. Down low. Here's Dunn. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Kevin Durant. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They get the rebound. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Suns leading. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Again, Phoenix, good for 2.
And Booker making it look easy in the mid-range.
Outside Durant. points and a chance for one more at the line.
See how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
Phoenix making a switch here. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Dunn right side. Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. Back to Smith. Houston working the ball around. Outside Van Vliet. Durant with it. To take the lead. Allen rips down the board.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Oh, no good. The Suns lead by 3. Now Booker. From about 19. That's in.
Oh, the elite competitor that Devin Booker is. Big moment to be had. Yes, it's his time.
Outside Durant. Outside Van Vliet. Oh, off target from downtown.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Outside Booker. Getting crafty. It's off. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Durant. Takes a 3. Shot's no good.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Now Booker. Here's the pass to Williams. Let's loose for 3. Buries it from outside.
Great to have you with us, everybody. Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Out to the right wing. Holmgren the screen. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Dort wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Los Angeles. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Shoots. And it's SGA missing. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Holmgren. Caruso with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Now here's Harden. And it's Beal in the corner. Pass to Harden. Back to Leonard. Here's Zubac. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Well, this is what he's known for. Attacking the glass and getting some second chance points.
And Dort gets it to go.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me, and those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys?
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And here is Los Angeles now, after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Here's Beal. Back to Harden. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
A wide open look here for Caruso. And it's off from 3-point range. To the inside. Harden outside. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. And the Clippers miss again. Williams with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Dort. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Outside, Beal. Los Angeles with another miss. The Thunder with the lead. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Lopez. Outside, Batum. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Beal. And no good on the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Oklahoma's. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Beal, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Williams inside. Pass to Caruso. And he's good on the 3-ball. Caruso's got 9. And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
Back to SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Outside, Beal. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Bogdanovich looking around. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And stolen by Williams. He takes it in. Pass to Holmgren. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And here is Los Angeles now. 6-point game. Down low. Harden with the hang time.
Excellent movement by Harden off the screen. He just knows how to execute in those situations.
Pass to Caruso. Nobody near Williams. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for Oklahoma City. And here's Harden. Williams with the steal. Here's Holmgren. And the layup's good off the glass.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Ken Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you, Kevin.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Harden driving inside. Misses the easy stuff. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Using all of his length. Collins able to grab the offensive rebound and finish the play.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for three. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Harden. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Leonard. And here's Collins from outside. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing here by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Harden picking him up. SGA surveying the defense. Back to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Fires the three. Collins grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Harden. Pass to Beal. Back to Harden. Got it. Harden for 2.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Caruso with the steal. All alone. And he connects with the jumper. Caruso's got 14.
Well, when Caruso has a scoring night like this, it's a huge boost for this offense.
Here's Leonard. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder lead by 8. And a wide open look for SGA. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
it.